my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I want to be free sitting under a tree, that's me. These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc Finn just playing by the river. Chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I want to be free sitting under a tree. That's me!
There are a lot of stories and legends about pirate treasures, but the most important thing to know is buried treasures hid on islands, and usually it's buried in rotten chests under the end of a limb of an old dead tree, just where the shadow falls at midnight. That's why we're digging here. We're bound to find something.
Who buries treasure anyway?
Robbers, of course. Who'd you reckon, Sunday school superintendents?
I sure wouldn't hide it. I'd spend it and have a good time.
So'd I, but robbers don't do it that way.
That sounds crazy. How come they never come back to dig it up again?
Well, I'll tell you. They think they will, but they generally forget where they buried it, or else they die. Anyway, it lays for a long time and gets rusty, and by somebody else comes along and...
Hey!
Sounded like you hit something.
Tom, what if it's the box containing the treasure? What if it's filled with gold?
Well, what is it?
Ah, forget it. It's just an old stone.
So, we just keep digging, that's all.
I'm ready to take a break now.
Suit yourself, I'm gonna keep digging.
Go ahead. I'm sleepy.
You can't quit on me now, Huck. Besides, you know we can't dig in the daytime. Everybody'd know what we're up to. Don't forget, Injun Joe knows about the treasure, too, and we gotta beat him to it. Muff Potter told him about it, remember?
Ah, Tom, I'm exhausted.
I'm not sleepy at all.
It's well past midnight already.
So what?
Don't you have to go to school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Dad burn it, we must be in the wrong place, Tom.
It can't be the wrong place, Huck.
Why?
We spotted the shadow, didn't we?
Yeah, but there's one thing you plumb forgot about.
I know, we only guessed at what time it was. Phooey.
That's right. We must have been too late or too early.
You gotta get stern and help me out here.
Listen, I think we've been digging in the wrong place, Tom. I really do.
What if we find $100 or a chest full of diamonds?
I just want the money. You can have all them diamonds, Tom.
Well, help me. Huck, we gotta hurry up. It's late. Huh?
What?
This is it. Huh? Doggone it. Just a dad-burned bone. You're right, Huck. Let's call it quits.
I know where you've been, Tom. You said you weren't going to go treasure hunting, but that's where you've been every night this week, isn't it?
What? Ain't so.
You don't have to tell a lie. I know you've been treasure hunting every night this week. I tried staying up to catch you, but I kept falling asleep. But tonight I caught you red-handed.
Keep it quiet. If you don't...
I haven't told Aunt Polly. I haven't told anybody about your treasure hunting yet.
You better not.
Don't worry, I won't. Just as long as you take me with you next time you go treasure hunting. I promise I won't tell a living soul about it.
Why, you...
Oh, come on, take me with you. I want to go treasure hunting.
If we ever find it, I'll share some of it with you. But you're not coming with us. Good night.
You're gonna have to share 50-50.
What? Don't be ridiculous, Sid.
All right. If you don't take me treasure hunting, I'm gonna have to tell Aunt Polly. You can like it or lump it, Tom.
Ooh, tattletale.
If you hit me, I'm gonna have to wake up Aunt Polly. Aunt Polly!
All right, you can go treasure hunting with us.
Good. Then you'll take me with you from now on?
Yep, but you ought to know dead men are usually buried with the treasure.
Really? You're joshing.
Oh, yes, sometimes even witches are buried.
You mean it?
That's right, Sid. Yeah. It's dreadful walking through the woods at night with witches and goblins a-fluttering all around. Spirits whispering in the rustling leaves and ghosts lurking in every shadow and murky nook. You'll feel as if something's behind you all the time and be afeard to turn around because maybe there's others in front waiting to grab you. Yeah! Yeah! And it don't make no never mind where or how fast you run. You can't escape. They can scoop you right up and it's all over but the shouting. Cause digging for buried treasure, Sid's a mighty curious thing. But you're welcome to come along.
Come to think about it, I think I'll stay in bed.
Sure, suit yourself. Night. Let me know tomorrow what you decide.
I can't stand dead people. I wish Tom had never told me about those creepy things.
Those boys aren't up yet.
I wonder what's the matter, Mother. It's not like Sid to oversleep in the morning.
I know.
I'll tell him to come right down. Good morning, Sid. Is Tom on his way down? Tom Sawyer, get yourself out of that bed. You're going to be late for school if you don't get out of bed this instant.
Stop it!
You can't lay in bed all day. You have to get up now.
I'm gonna chew!
Gesundheit. Now wash up and get yourself dressed.
Okay.
You're not doing yourself any favors sleeping in so late. You ought to think about getting to sleep earlier tonight.
Oh, she might have something there. Staying up all night searching for buried treasure ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Sid's going to be late for school if we keep waiting for Tom. We'd better start without him.
He should be down any minute.
Oh, gotta get some breakfast.
Let me just see if he's out of bed yet. I don't know what's gotten into that boy.
Tell him his breakfast is getting
Oh.
cold.
Tom, what in the world? Tom, what are you doing on the stairs? You've got to come down. Don't let Mother see you there. Tom, you've got to wake up now. Breakfast is on the table. Wake up. You have to get dressed for school. Tom? What are we going to do with you? Wake up. Right now. Wake up. Oh! Tom, no!
What's all the commotion?
Mary, what's going on out there?
Tom fell fell down the stairs.
What are you doing with his breeches?
He was asleep with them on his head.
Why in the world would he put pants over his head?
I guess he tried getting dressed in his sleep.
Oh, my back. Oh.
Last one there's a rotten egg.
That's not fair. You didn't give me a fair start.
Come on, Tom. Get the lead out. We're never gonna get to school if you don't move a little faster.
I'm doing the best I can. Besides, I'm still sleepy.
Serves you right. That's what you get for staying up all night treasure hunting.
Oh, Sid, I just want to lay down someplace. Ugh.
Hey! Tom, careful, you're gonna fall. Come on, lie down over here. Ow! Tom, I can't carry you all the way to school, you know. You're way too heavy. I'm gonna leave you here.
Okay, I understand.
Here, put your arm up like this. Good. I'll see you later.
Ben, hurry up or we're going to be late for school.
Oh, Amy, wait. I'm gonna have to take a couple seconds to catch my breath.
All right. Look, I wonder if that's Tom.
Huh? Where? Sure looks like it.
Tom?
Hey, Tom, what are you doing?
Oh, Ben,
Tom?
he's asleep.
If we don't wake him up, he'll be late for school.
Wake up, Tom. Morning, Tom, wake up. You're gonna be late for school if you don't get up.
Oh, let me sleep. I really like you, Amy, but you gotta leave me alone. Let me get some shut-eye, okay?
Huh? You like me, really? I had a feeling Tom always liked me, and now I've heard him say it.
I believe he's gone back to sleep.
He seems peaceful. Why don't we just let him sleep, Ben?
We can't do that. Come on, Tom, wake up.
Cut it out, will you? I know you mean well, but let's get something understood here, Ben. I'm not going to school today.
Is that so? Tell me more.
Good morning,
Morning, Mr. Dobbins.
Amy, Ben, don't you think the two of you should be getting along to school?
Yes, sir.
And you, Thomas,
Oh.
you're going to school too! Now, today's problems are a little more difficult to understand.
Yeah, that's good. I'd rather be doing something else.
Quiet, I'll explain everything in due course. Have you all copied the problems?
Yes, Mr. Dobbins.
Pay attention. Now, the addition of mixed fractions means that you first convert each fraction to its lowest common denominator. You'll remember the lowest common denominator is a fractional value divisible by both
keep my
denominators
eyes
in our
open.
problems. For instance, in our first example, 1/2 plus 1/3, we must first multiply the denominator.
Maybe if I pinch
2
myself.
times 3 gives us the common denominator of 6. Now
Oh,
we convert
great.
1/2
Now I got a
to
bruise on my
3/6
leg and I'm
1/3
still
to
sleepy.
2/6. Now we can add the numerators and our answer is simply 5/6. Now, there shouldn't be any
Oh, I'd
reason
give
why this isn't
anything to
perfectly
be in
clear.
bed right now. I bet Huck's still sleeping.
Oh, brother. Another sunny day. I don't want to get out of bed, though. Get up and get going, Huck. It's a new day.
Mr. Sawyer!
Oh.
Let's see if a good switching can wake you up. And let this be a lesson to all of you.
Tom should be here any minute.
He seems like a nice boy.
Yes. It really is a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Sure is.
You can bring the tea. I'll finish setting everything else up. And don't forget the cookies I baked special for Tom. Caesar, you behave. Don't bark like you did before. Tom's my new best friend, and I expect you to be on your best behavior. I want to make him feel at home, and you have to do your part, too. That's a good dog. I knew you'd want to help me make a good impression. Thanks.
Old man Dobbins made me stay after school, but it didn't bother me none because I knew Becky was waiting, and the thought of that made me forget all about the licking I got. I hope I'm not too late. Now, if I can just avoid that dog. Becky?
Oh, Tom.
Ah!
Here. I'm over here in the backyard.
Hi, Becky. Gosh, I'm sorry I'm late.
He won't bite.
I don't think he likes me, Becky.
He's just saying hello and being friendly.
Huh? That's a real funny hello.
You aren't afraid of dogs, are you?
Of course I'm not.
Why don't you sit down? I made some tea and baked some cookies. Caesar needs some time to get to know you.
Okay. Does he have to get so close to get to know me?
Caesar, I told you to behave. Here. I hope you like it. I made it myself.
I know I will. Ah. Good boy, Caesar. Becky, Caesar's driving me crazy.
He's probably hungry.
Fetch.
I made those cookies for you.
I know. I just couldn't stand to see Caesar go hungry.
When I said Caesar was hungry, I didn't mean for you to give him the cookies I baked for us to eat. Tom Sawyer, are you deaf? Didn't you hear me? I meant what I said. Don't give him any more cookies. You haven't even tasted one yet. Don't you like cookies? Come on, taste one. I bet you'll love it.
I'm sure having a good time, Becky.
I'm glad.
I'm glad we both are pet lovers. I'd like to wring that dog's neck. I don't dare give him another one. It'll hurt her feelings.
I hope you like it.
Boy, delicious. Biscuit.
What's the matter?
Excuse me, Becky, but I'm kind of restless. Would you like to go for a walk by the river?
But you just got here, Tom.
I know, but, it's kind of warm here.
That's fine. Can we take Caesar along with us?
Becky, I'd love to, but...
But what?
I want to talk to you in private.
But Caesar's my best friend. He keeps all my secrets and all my conversations private.
I'm sure that's true, but I'm...
Tom, it looks like Caesar really likes you a lot. He hasn't left your side since the moment you got here.
I'm sorry, Becky, but I better be going. Yeah, nice doggy. Yeah, good dog. Okay, Caesar, that's enough. I gotta go. Come on. Bye. Do you love rats?
I hate them.
Well, I do too, live ones, but I mean dead ones, to swing around your head with a string.
No, I don't care for rats much. You still digging for buried pirate treasure with Huck?
We're still looking.
What would you do if you found a big treasure?
Well, I could buy most anything I want. First, I'd buy a big shovel.
That's nice. What else?
And then I'd get a big bulldog. Then I'd probably want to get married.
You'd get married?
Why, sure, I'd be as rich as a grown-up. I could afford to get married. Uh-huh. It'd be great to get married.
Well, who would you marry?
Someone special I could love and be best friends with, and we would live happily ever after.
And who's that?
Well, I shouldn't have to say.
How come?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Oh! My Thomas. Do you mean me?
Of course I do. Becky, would you marry me?
Well, gee. I don't know. This is all so sudden.
How about if we get engaged then?
Engaged?
Mm-hmm. It's usual for people to be engaged before they get married. What do you say?
I think an engagement's all right.
That's great.
What are you doing that for? Tom!
We're supposed to kiss now.
But whatever for?
We agreed to be engaged, didn't we?
Yes. With that kiss, we're officially engaged?
That's right.
Gosh.
Yeah. And that means that we're to be together all the time, and like at dances, you have to choose me and me alone. And I'll bring you gifts like this.
How sweet. Tom, I'm proud to be engaged to you.
Amy felt exactly the same.
Amy?
Amy Lawrence. I was engaged to her before you came to town. Yep, the first time I was ever engaged was to Amy Becky, what's the matter? I say something wrong?
How could you do such a thing? Amy Lawrence engaged to
But
another
Becky,
girl.
I don't love Amy anymore. I love you, honest,
I
Becky.
don't believe you. You're a liar.
Who?
I've never been so humiliated all my life.
Hey, wait a minute! Becky, I can explain everything. Oh. Becky, don't go. Oh. Becky.
Tom, what's the matter? You haven't touched any of your dinner. You don't look too well. Why don't you go lie down?
Okay, Aunt Polly. Good night, everybody. What a dumb thing I said to Becky. She probably hates me now. Never speak to me again. Dumb. 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 How could I ever be so stupid?
I decided I wanted to go treasure hunting after all.
Huh?
I want you to take me along next time.
Leave me alone.
But I want you to know I'm not afraid of the woods at night.
Go away!
Huh? Tom, you really seem depressed. Are you upset because I want to go along? Tom, Aunt Polly just finished checking up on us. You hear me? We can go now.
Ooh, I'm not digging for buried treasure anymore, Sid!
Ooh. But Tom, why not?
It doesn't exist, that's why.
Oh.
Now go to bed and quit bothering me. When a girl makes a feller so miserable he forgets about treasure hunting, it's gotta be true love.
These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc Finn just playing by the river, chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I wanna be free sitting under a tree. That's me!